What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty back here with the final game day of Week 2 of the RFL Season 5. And man, it's been an amazing first 2 weeks of the season. It's been an amazing season period so far. A lot of crazy games, a lot of teams really performing well. Celtic Tigers handling business just yesterday against the Black Knights, and Barons pulling off a great comeback to beat the Crusaders. Just a lot of great games we've been seeing to start out this one, and we finish out with a great game here in the AFC to finish out YouTube, and then on Twitch we got a game with the Steamers and the Shamrocks in the NFC. And let me go put up that graphic right now. I'm gonna give a shout out to Ken Gossett, my bad, for creating this graphic here. We wanted to use it because we felt you did so well on it, and we appreciate guys, who put in work and just make things like these, and we definitely show our appreciation. We posted it, tagged him and everything in there. Definitely great work on this poster right here. But yeah, that's the game that we will be seeing following this game at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you go ahead and catch that. That game is always going to be called by our very own Rob Roby. And that's going to finish out Week 3, man. And for guys who don't know, I know the coaches probably at this point got to know. You guys got to be excited for Week 3 of the season. And the reason why is because the RFL draft class from the college series is going to be imported in the file, most likely after advance tonight or first thing tomorrow morning or around that time. So you guys will be able to scout the players that were in the college series. And so it's the first time we've ever been able to implement that in the RFL, and so it should be a great game to watch for sure. But back to this game, you got I had a little typo, I can say, on the records there. The Conquistadors are actually 0-1 right now, and the Red Dragons are 1-0 after a 20-3 victory over the Aviators. And so going to be a very interesting matchup. Always a good matchup, man, when you got two really good teams like this. The Red Dragons, though, of course, supposed to be a lot of people saying that number one team in the league, but right now, the way that the Celtic Tigers have been playing, I mean, they look like they could just about take the cake here. So the Red Dragons are really going to have to keep up with these guys, and they get a really good first challenge here in the Conquistadors. And that's a divisional rival also of the Celtic Tigers. So a win here for the Red Dragons. I've seen a lot of people has helped them out with their bets, and also it's going to help out the Celtic Tigers stay on top of that division the more they keep winning, man. 2 straight games with 40 or more points. We want to give a shout out to the people who are here, though. We got Miller Kingdom. We got Coach Armstrong. We got Frankie in the building. Of course, Coach Davis. We got Coach Forsey. And Markel in the building. We got Rob. We got Xander Gold. Kerblam King. Shout out to everyone. And yeah, shout out to Kerblam King, man. His quarterback going to be playing here in his second ever RFL game starting for the Red Dragons. So it should make for a great game. But with that being said, you already know what time it is. About to get into it, but let's go ahead and get a look at our sponsors first before we jump into this game.
This is Anna. She's crazy about football. Her team is playing at home next week, and she really wants to go. But when she looks for tickets, they're all sold out. Anna doesn't know where else to look. There are hundreds of confusing websites, and scalpers are sketchy. But then Anna discovers SeatGeek. SeatGeek finds tickets from hundreds of sources and puts them all in one interactive map. Anna easily buys the best deal with 2 taps and no surprises. When game day arrives, Anna scans her ticket using SeatGeek and gets to her seat before the first snap. SeatGeek, the smart way to buy tickets.
Big shout out to SeatGeek as always. For anybody interested in attending any sporting event and looking for tickets, make sure you go ahead and check out SeatGeek. It could be anything that they sell tickets for, and use our promo code RFL to get a $20 discount off of your purchase. And of course, that helps us out. We get a kickback from that. It helps them out selling tickets, and it helps you out getting to the event that you want to get to. So it's a win-win for everybody. Make sure you go ahead and check that out anytime you're thinking of attending any events of that nature. But with that being said, you know what it's time for. It's RFL game day, and it's going to be the last game before we jump into Week 3, man. Big week. Let's get it. Let me know in the chat who you got. Mexico City Conquistadors or the San Diego Red Dragons. I'll be back in a minute. You guys here, and you know what time it is. It is RFL game day time between two really solid AFC teams in the RFL. The Mexico City Conquistadors travel from the south and head up north in San Diego, over a bit more to the west side in California, and what should make for a great game. Sure. And here we are on a Monday night. Man, great environment, great teams. Red Dragons, an 89 overall team right now. One of the highest in the league. I believe that is the highest overall team in the RFL right now, overall-wise. And as for the Mexico City Conquistadors, they are an 82. It's still a very solid team that is tough to beat. And so this should be a very interesting game. These are two user coaches. One of them, of course, for the Red Dragons being Coach Corey Davis. And for the Mexico City Conquistadors, we've got Levant Mercer in his second year, or second game as a coach, first year here as the head coach of the Mexico City Conquistadors. And these guys are amped up, and you can see him right there, amping up his team. He knows what's at stake. This has got to be a game that they perform at their very best. Drew Wilkerson, the guy they're going to highlight, had a big game last week, 11 receptions for 92 yards and a touchdown. So a very effective week for him. Let's see if he could be effective this week against a much more prominent defense. I would have to say right now, top three defense in the entire RFL. It's definitely a big debate between, them and some other squads, but the Red Dragons have always been one of the top teams in the league, and they have hosted the best defense in the RFL of all time when they had that 15-1 record and winning the championship all the way back in season 2. And so it looks like they may be the Red Dragons of old, but we'll have to see. Let's see if they can get it done here tonight in front of their home crowd. As the ball's on the tee and they're getting ready to kick this one off. And here it goes. Going to be fielded in the end zone as he takes the knee, and no return there. And it'll be a touchback at the 25, and out trots Chum Lee. Very interesting quarterback. I mean, he really couldn't do anything back in his Mexico City days with the Diablos. But the minute he made a trade over there, a wild trade between him and Aaron Pritchett getting swapped in Mexico City. But once he came over here to Mexico City, it's just been a different type of quarterback, a more better quarterback. And we'll have to see. He's going to have to bring out that type of quarterback here tonight against this defense. He'll start out with some play action, and he'll take a shot down the middle of the field and almost intercepted to start the game. And definitely not the start they were looking for. Could have been very dangerous there as we get an in-depth look at this Conquistadors offense. We talked about Chum Lee, got some great running backs, young ones, and Damani Manuel, and of course Rode Nana, who really took off in the preseason this year, just before the season kicked off. Here goes a handoff, bunching off of one tackle and another as he is taken down at the 30. It's going to be a good gain of 5 there for Manuel, and we're going to look at this Red Dragons defense. Like I said, one of the best defenses in the league. I mean, they just are talented at all levels. Charles Raymond definitely the key playmaker on this defense, however, though. But, I mean, they just have that talent everywhere on this side of the ball, and it's going to be hard for the Conquistadors to move on this team, but they've got to find ways to execute and adapt. 3rd and 5, trying to set up the screenplay, and there he is, a backwards juke, and that is going to cost him. And he wasn't getting away from Mike Luke, the big boy there at defensive end, wrapping him up for a 5-yard loss. That brings up 4th down. So definitely the start that the Red Dragons were looking to get out to. We already talked about how great this defense is. There's no better feeling than boosting up that great defense than coming out and getting a 3 and out. Big shout out to everyone that is here so far. We've seen got Armadillo's coach Kobe in the building from earlier. We got Aqua Comet. Appreciate you coming through. And the kickoff, well, the punt here, as he'll field this one at the 25-yard line with a little bit of space, but that's going to be swallowed up. And he'll be down at the 35-yard line. There's Russell Fender on the return, and out trots the rookie sensation quarterback. Anthony Savoy was a monster in his college days. First-round draft pick for the Red Dragons, and you can see last week a phenomenal game in terms of stats being accurate in yards, but he did not throw any touchdowns, and he did have an interception. So he's looking to have a better evening here against the Conquistadors as he lines up in the gun. Handoff here, and that's going to be C.J. Bobo, who's going to be met by A.J. Pestock. Good job right there by the defense as we get a look at this Red Dragons offense. Definitely got one of the most solid offensive lines in the league, and the running game and receivers just phenomenal. so many weapons for this young kid to go to. It's always been the talk for the Red Dragons. If they could just find the quarterback that fits their system and they can move the ball on offense, this is a team that could very well be competing for multiple relocation bowl championships. And this may be the year if Anthony Savoy can step up to the plate. And he has a little bit so far. But here we are, 3rd and 2. They'll run for, and they will get the first down. That's going to be Roberto Ninadino, the third. Able to get 3 yards on that carry. Tackle made there by Antonio Griggs. Guys don't seem to talk or know too much about Antonio Griggs except for the OGs of the RFL, the guys who've been watching since way back in Season 1. But Antonio Griggs won Defensive Rookie of the Year back in that season, and I mean, he's had some monster season. But last year, really off season for him. I think he had less than 40 tackles total, and that's just something really rare that you just don't see from him. But look at this, the defense of the Conquistadors coming out hot, and AJ Pestock, he doesn't care if the big bad Red Dragons are taking him on. He's going to bring everything he's got. He comes right through here and gets a good, clean sack on Anthony Savoy. He never had a chance on that play. Great job by AJ Pestock. Just shooting the gap, nothing to do there. Excellent blitz call. They'll line up here in a 4-3 look. 2nd and 16, they go with a draw play. CJ Bobo bouncing to the outside, and he is still going to be wrapped up and dropped down for a loss. This Conquistadors defense, can't sleep on them as well. They do have some solid players and have always been known to have great defense throughout the years. Another look at this play. And they were just all over it. The pursuit right now by the Conquistadors has been excellent. A long 3rd and 18 for the Red Dragons. Savoy going to have to get it done with his arm here, possibly his legs if he sends everyone deeper. Here goes Savoy with the check down. CJ Bobo, he's not even going to get close. Great defense. They just covered everything deep, forced him to check it down, and Bobo just could not muster up to 18 yards. He gets 10, and the Conquistadors will come out and get the stop. Good tackle made there by Stallworth. Another look at this play. You could just see there was just nobody open down the field. Conquistadors just sent everyone back. I mean, that's a long distance to have to go, so, I mean, it's tough to convert on these situations. And the Conquistadors just playing an obvious good defense in that 3rd and long. And so the Red Dragons punting this one away. And it will go in the end zone for a touchback. And so Mexico City now going to be coming out onto the field. Chum Lee in the offense, 3 and out on their opening possession. Hopefully they can muster up something that gets them a first down and moves them down the field this time. We'll have to see a bunch formation to the left of Lee. A drop back looking to pass, throws and hits the drag route, and he's going to be quickly taken down by the veteran Charles Raymond after just a 2-yard gain at the 22. High formation, they run it this time, and it's going to be stuffed as he is met there by Mike Luke. He's been all over him here early. That's his 2nd tackle for loss today. Let's get another look at this one as they try to hand it off to Manuel. He just had nowhere to go from all angles, the middle, left, right. Everything was shut down. Great defense by the Red Dragons. Pestock looking like he's already getting ready to get out onto the field. Definitely difficult to convert on this Red Dragons defense in these long 3rd down situations. 3rd and 8, shotgun, play action, looking down the field. He's got a lot of time this time. Shot, and it's going to be broken up and complete for a second. I thought Buck Aldrich was going to be able to come down with that, but this secondary getting the job done. Get another look at this one. Great protection by the offensive line up front. You could see just Marvin Burge doing a great job. Actually, that was Le'Veon Henry, the cornerback, just sticking with him, man. He's been a great cornerback since coming into the league. I think it was back in Season 2 that he was drafted. And he's always been a great cornerback ever since. Continuing to get better. Him out there with Avante Celestin. And it's tough to pass on these guys. Here goes the punt. As he will field this one at the 26. Nice juke move, and will be down at the 30. A good job there by the special teams. And once again, we'll get a look at Anthony Savoy in this offense. Really seems like both teams at the moment just feeling each other out to see, what they can do at the moment and try to open up the playbook later, as they'll have Savoy under center here. And handoff and a cutback, and CJ Bobo, man, he's struggled so far against this Conquistadors defense. That's going to be Stokes on the tackle as we get a look at this Conquistadors defense. That defensive line, star player Antonio Griggs at the linebacker, always been a consistent linebacker, A.J. Pestock, and of course Anton Burley, who's the poster boy. And at the secondary level, got some new guys, maybe not the most talented of the defense, but they could get the job done. And they're looking to try to get it done here on a 2nd and 10 if he tries to air it out. But they'll run it here as he gets a cutback, nasty juke move, and he will be taken down at the 35-yard line. That was Russell Fender on the carry. He's been a Red Dragon for all of his years, way back since season 1, since the league first started. They're still out there getting some burn, and right here on a crucial 3rd down, tried to squeeze that one into McIntosh. It was a good throw, but the contact too much for him to hang on to it. That'll bring up 4th down. Another look at this one. You can see him throwing in A.J. Pestock. He just seems to be everywhere that the ball is. You can see him just waiting for him to catch the ball and just timing up that hit perfectly and jarring it loose. And so the Red Dragons punting this one away. And it's been a very interesting defensive game so far at the start of this one. Guess it is a good thing that I did put the star defensive players on the poster here for this game. But for guys who are new to the Relocation Football League, if you are liking what you are watching right now, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more RFL action, and also turn on the notification bell to be notified every time we go live with a game. And here goes a handoff to Damani Manuel. Last week, 18 carries for 85 yards. Finding it tough to find some lanes here in this one.
Ready? 59, Mike. Check. 59. Come on. Tighten up. Ready?
2nd and 6. They'll hand this one off up the middle, and there he goes. Rodnana getting his first carry, and it goes for a 1st down, picking up the 6 yards. 1st and 10 at the 30. Wide receiver screen. Buck Olbrich unable to break the tackle. Good open field tackle made there by Avante Celestin. Highest overall rated cornerback in the entire RFL at a 95 overall. He's doing a great job right there, reading that screen, coming up, making the tackle.
Here we go. 30-60 outlaw.
2nd and 11. Here goes a gun as he's able to pass that one out to the 35. And he's been quiet. We highlighted him at the start of this game. There goes his first reception at Stallworth. 3rd and 5. Here goes a throw and a open Buck Olbrich for the 1st down.
Let's go.
Excellent play right here. Just the basic, just throwing the hook route. Seeing it's open, that's just nothing but a good timing route. And when it's open, you just got to throw it before anybody can make a play on the ball. Alex Stone right there, taking him down. And Buck Olbrich, one of the more physical receivers in the RFL, making that catch. Definitely no stranger to making catches in traffic. But here he is, 1st and 10, as he looks to pass again. And here goes an open Damani Manuel with some speed. 1st down as he gets to the 34. Conquistadors looking to be the first ones on the board first here tonight. Let's get another look at this one. Just a running back flat route out of the backfield. Everyone covered deep and was able to beat his man underneath. That was Charles Raymond in coverage. It's definitely a mismatch. Raymond, a great linebacker. He's not too great of a zone or a coverage linebacker. And he's definitely not going to be able to keep up with the speed of Damani Manuel. But looks like they check in Rodnana here, and it's almost like every time he gets the ball, it's an electric play. But the Red Dragons shutting that one down as he's met there by Mike Luke and Bobby Boucher. And yes, Bobby Boucher is in the RFL. And you can even see he's got the attire and everything. Look at him. the one face bar, the vintage helmet. Amazing. He's been great, though. He's actually been a really solid player on the defense for the Red Dragons. Bunch formation, though, 2nd and 11. Here goes a throw, hitting the out route, and look at that. The ball placement perfect, and that's going to pick up a nice gain there as they'll set up with a 3rd and 5. Bunch formation to the right side. Lee looking to pass to get the first down, goes into the flats, and he's going to be met, but did he stop him? Looks like he met him just before he could cross that line. That is a great stand-up tackle there in the open field by Alex Stone, one of the more secure tackling safeties in the league. Been to the Pro Bowl a couple of times, and like I said, a secure tackler, keeping him just short. I called him Starworth earlier, but that's actually Wilkerson hauling in his 2nd catch. What's good, Brandon Dixon? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. You too, KCC, Anthony Washington. For everyone who haven't reached yet, appreciate you guys coming through. And the Conquistadors are on the board first. 3-0 is the score. Yeah, for guys who are new, who are saying things and you haven't seen me respond yet, it's just the speed of Madden this year, man. It's just them cutting out a lot of the cutscenes and making it more faster paced. I really don't have the time to really look into the chat and read guys' messages. But I try to when I see I got the opportunity. Well, here goes the return by Jaden Desmond. Had a couple of kick returns for touchdowns last season. Definitely has some serious speed on him. And right there, though, we get stopped at the 26, and the Red Dragons coming out onto the field, not finding any answers yet on how to move on this Conquistadors defense.
Set 60 Pittsburgh.
Spread for this game was 12 points. The Red Dragons right now kind of struggling against the Conquistadors. And here they go running the football. And A.J. Pestock has just been going in the backfield like a madman. No one has been able to get a body on him. And you cannot leave a linebacker of this caliber open and free to get to the ball carrier like that. I mean, there should be somebody keying in on A.J. Pestock at all times. You can see him just shooting the gap with tremendous speed and awareness just to hit it. And he did not hesitate. Good play behind the line of scrimmage. Here goes a handoff to the outside, and C.J. Bobo, and he's really struggled here tonight. 5 carries for -6 yards. A lot of his attempts has been jukes backwards instead of forward. But even if he were to go forward, I mean, he's still going to be running into the defenders. They just got to find a way to get him in the open space to make some plays. Tackle was made there by, I believe, the safety Whiteside along with Lincoln Matthews. Florida State alma mater, along with A.J. Pestock. Both of those guys came out of the same draft back in Season 3.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Let's go.
3rd and 5. Here goes Savoy looking, and he hits him on the out route as he is going to be knocked down at the 32. And once again, empty possession is going to be for the Red Dragons. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Conquistadors with the lead here, 3-0. So the Red Dragons punt this one away. And it will be fielded at about the 11, taken down at the 16.
Let's go, baby.
It's good, Mad Ammo. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. You too, Coach Reed. Big shout out to everyone watching right now. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button if you are enjoying what you are watching right now, and subscribe for more RFL content. It's been a great course of games this week, and I know there's going to be a lot of great games throughout this season. And here we go, 1st and 10. Chumlee with immediate pressure, but look at this. Man, what a play by Chumlee, knowing he was going to get hit, and just makes the quick but perfect decision there to throw that one out to Whitfield for the first down. Another look at this one. Look, coming off the edge there. He didn't have no time at all, but he recognized the weakness in the seam and just threw an absolute dime right there while taking the contact.
Ready? 10-2 stop.
High formation. Conquistadors starting to get a hang of something here. But they run the football, and Road Nana is going to be dropped behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2 yards. Good job right there by the defense. That's going to be Cunningham, the linebacker, in on the tackle. Another look at this play again, and he just comes clean off of that left side, untouched. Uses that speed, gets to him as soon as he gets the football. Didn't have an opportunity to make much out of that one. What's good, Coach Cozera? Appreciate you coming to the live stream. 2nd and 12 here for the Conquistadors. Lee looking, throws, almost intercepted. Great break on the football, but he could not come up with the turnover. But they do have a 3rd and 12 that they got the Conquistadors in. Let's see if they can get them off the field. Lee looking, throws, and that's going to be broken on by Bobby Boucher as he tried to squeeze that one in to his tight end, but still wasn't a wise read there. That was clearly not enough yards for the first down, and that is going to be the end of the Conquistadors' drive. Another look at this one. I mean, he was probably the only option immediately. He did feel a little bit of pressure, but probably wouldn't have went with that pass. I felt he had some time in the pocket. Should have looked for something deeper down the field to try to get open or throw it away. Yeah, the spread of this game was 12 points for the Red Dragons. And so right now, the Red Dragons, they're trailing by 3, but of course, ample time left in this game. You never know how things are going to turn out, and we already know how ferocious this Red Dragons unit can be. Their defense has been holding up very well, but the same deal goes for the Conquistadors. Conquistadors, really solid defense. I didn't talk much about them coming into this game. Their defense, they consist of a lot of good players. Their secondary sometimes you can worry about, but they still are a really good, solid defense for the most part. But look at this big play for the first time for the Red Dragons there as he finds Fontano. He gets to the 36-yard line. I remember when I first saw him in the league on the Red Dragons, I remember I had to call his name in the relocation bowl, and I was looking at it, I said Fontana. He's got the T at the end, but I looked it up. The T is silent on how you say his name. It's supposed to be pronounced Fontana. But that name was throwing me off for the longest. So glad I finally got that figured out, though. But 1st and 10 here at the 36. And the old motion. And they'll go with a run play here. CJ Bobo finally finding a lane and getting something out of this carry here. That's a gain of 5 yards. They really got to find a way to get him going here. But the Conquistadors, their front 7 is no joke. Counter run play. He's got a lane again, but once again, the extracurricular activities, I guess we could call it, with the juke moves is really hurting him more than helping him in most of these runs. But it's 3rd and 2. And here they go, trying to go with a receiver screen, and he falls just short. And I don't agree with the play call there, but McIntosh tried to make the best out of that opportunity as he could, almost getting it. Of course, Anton Burley coming up, securing and making a play here. And a good job by the cornerback, Russell. He did a great job by crashing in. Yeah, he may not have made the tackle, but he slowed him up and pretty much forced him inside to where Burley had the opportunity to make that tackle and keep him short. So a good job by the Conquistadors defense once again, keeping the Red Dragons offense silent. And the punt goes in the end zone for a touchback. I see Aqua Comment asking what team was the worst last year. In terms of rankings, it ended up being the San Antonio Dreadnoughts, who's definitely flipped the script. They honestly shouldn't have been that bad last year, but a lot of things went wrong for them in terms of injuries and just tough games just not going their way. But you can say a lot of of the same things for a lot of teams, especially so far earlier in this season. But yeah, the Dreadnoughts were the worst team last season record-wise. Well, here they go, play action, instant pressure, and he throws this one on the money. Huge hit, but he hangs on to it. Buck Aldrich I talked about him, big body, a physical receiver. He can make those catches in traffic, no stranger at all to that. And he does it right there. Look at that. And takes a big one by Alex Stone. And Alex Stone, he's been a pretty big hitter over his career here in the RFL.
Let's go. 15 line. 15 line. Let's go. Deep tight. Let's go. Deep tight now.
Shotgun here for Lee. And here they go with some RPO. Almost picked off. He tried Le'Veon Henry on that backside of that RPO. And he almost paid for it. It's 3 attempts at the Red Dragons tonight. Should have been able to pick the football off. So he's got to be careful here. And look at this. A drop straight out of the hands of Wilkerson. Just like I said earlier, we highlighted him as a star player to watch out for in this game. And the Red Dragons, they're really doing a great job. And right there, doing what they do best, and that's play good defense. Marvin Burge in on that tackle, quickly taking down V.J. Whitfield. Is that V.J. Whitfield? Wow. Oh, no, that's not V.J. Whitfield. I got confused for a second because his first name started with a V, and his last name was Whitfield. I was about to say, hold up, V.J. Whitfield is on the Orlando Sentinels. I was kind of confused here, but my bad for that. 4th down. Conquistadors punting this one away. And he'll take a bounce in the end zone for the touchback. And so 25-yard line, the Red Dragons offense will get started out at. And Anthony Savoy in the offense, still no answer for how to move on this Conquistadors defense. I think Coach Mercer has done a great job preparing for this game the way that they've been playing so far defensively. Play action, though, here. And Savoy, for the first time tonight, taking off with those legs. We've already seen him make some great scrambles. Picks up 7 there. He's going to be taken down by A.J. Pestot. And I think they had the spy on him right there, and he was still able to get a good gain right there as they run this one in. Look at C.J. Bobo just plowing and pushing backwards, forward, I guess you could say, for the first down. Empty set here. Going to look and scramble again, getting to the outside, slides to avoid the contact. Smart move there. Something that a lot of rushing quarterbacks in the RFL don't seem to do well all too often. Second and 2, maybe the scrambling could help keep them a little bit, ahead of schedule here. Look at this tough running by C.J. Bobo, but he's still going to be bottled up. I think he's inches short. It was Ann Burley who first got there. Then he got finished off by Barnett, the defensive lineman. Another look at this one. I think he fell just short. We'll have to see where they mark it. And yep, 3rd and inches. It's a big down here. What do the Red Dragons call? Do they pass it? Do they run it? Could be any type of situation here. They're going to go with the pass. Play action. Throws. And he was open, and he just misfires. And in games like this, you haven't given them too many opportunities to throw the football all too much, I guess we can say here. But when your team is struggling to move the ball, especially when you got an open receiver like that, got to hit that pass. So the Red Dragons punting this one away. And it will be out of bounds at the 1, a coffin corner punt. What about that one? Excellent bounce, and it just took the perfect angle and direction to the 1-yard line. Chumlee's got to be careful here. A safety could make it a 1-point game and an odd score of 3-2.
18 Gator. 55.
Ace formation, they'll run the football here, and here he is bouncing out and taken down at the 4-yard line, about a 3-yard gain.
Ready? 10-2 start. Hey. You got 3 down.
Strong formation to the right side, a handoff, and a cutback. Damani Manuel breaking tackles and picking up the first down. Actually, that's Road Nana. There's something special about this kid right here. You know who he reminds me of in the RFL? He reminds me a lot of Bradley Atagwe. Bradley Atagwe, we've talked about him every time he touches the field, has the potential to be one of the absolute best backs in the entire RFL. But the only knock on him and as well as Road Nana has been being injury prone. And so if they could find a way to stay healthy, I think these are guys that can really take the league by storm, even though they already have. Great running right there by Damani Manuel, just carving through the defense as he gets to the 23-yard line for a first down. Tackle made there by Marvin Burge. Let's get another look at this run, just straight up the gut. Shows off the speed. Breaking some tackles, just slipping off of guys. It's hard to tackle those smaller backs in the RFL, especially the elusive ones. You can see Victor Sawanga missing on his first tackle attempt. But for guys like that, you got to get low, got to wrap them up. Can't let them slide by. Counter run play here, and he will be stuffed this time by Charles Raymond.
60 outlaw.
No gain on that play. 2nd and 10. They'll go with a handoff here. And Manuel just picking up about a yard. Big third down here for the Red Dragons. Looking to get the Conquistadors off the field. Lee with the pass. He's open and a huge hit, but a first down. Charles Raymond tried to separate the ball from Manuel there. But Manuel with a big catch. You don't see a lot of running backs hang on to footballs like this after taking a big hit like that, man. Charles Raymond, man, like I said, maybe not known to be one of the best cover linebackers in the league, but he's decent, you know. You run into his way, he's going to make you pay, and right there he did, but great job of holding on to the football. As they hand this one off, trying to get to the outside, and Road Nana going nowhere that time. Bobby Boucher on the tackle. 2nd and 10. Chumlee, good protection, shot down the field, open for a first down yet again is Damani Manuel. The 2nd time they go with a running back seam route out of the backfield. Red Dragons getting caught lacking there twice. Here goes a throw, and that's going to be caught. Is it caught? Looks like it's going to be dropped. He could not hang on to it. Almost would have been a crazy catch right there off the deflection. It's 2nd and 10. Chumlee getting blitzed. No protection on that side. Damani Manuel just fighting and getting extra yards. Man, he is one heck of a versatile back, man. He can run it. He can catch it. You can see him just doing it all right now. Making an impact wherever needed. See, that was, I believe, Jack Higgins trying to take him down. He came back not too long ago from injury during the preseason.
Ready to break.
Trips out to the left side, shotgun. Chumlee looking to pass, steps up, check down, and he's open for a first down. Damani Manuel down at the 10.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Good job right there. Once again, I mean, when in doubt, why not go ahead and check it down to Damani Manuel right now? He's on fire in this game, and they're leaving him wide open. That's something they're probably going to have to key in on and make adjustments for. And he's just sitting there wide open on the check down. And the linebacker, you know, I guess because of the defense, there really just was nobody there to get to him in time. And right now, you see young Savoy on the sideline, frustrated. His offense haven't been able to do anything throughout this game, and the Conquistadors looking like they're about to shut him out in this first half. As Chumlee looks to pass, throws into the flats. The catch is made by Whitfield as he goes down at about the 6. And a timeout is going to be called.
Keep playing hard, fellas. Ready. 70, Indy.
2nd and goal with 56 seconds left. More than enough time for the Conquistadors. Setting up the running back screen, and a great defensive stand right there on that play. As the Red Dragons did not fall for it whatsoever. This is going to be a big 3rd and goal for the Conquistadors, and especially for the Red Dragons trying to keep them out of the end zone. This defense has done a lot so far today. Haven't given up any touchdowns, and Chumlee is going to go down for a sack. Great defense, and they get it done once again in the red zone, holding the Conquistadors from scoring. And so here goes the kick to put them up by 6, and it's good, man. One heck of a low defensive game here. 6-0 is the score with just 42 seconds left in the first half. Big shout out to everyone here watching We got a game following this one at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. I'll put up the poster after this kickoff return. And there goes Jaden Desmond, fielding it about 2 yards deep in the end zone as he gets it to the 23-yard line. And as I was saying earlier, it's the game to look out for to finish out Week 2 of the RFL. Shout out to Ken Gossett, the designer of this poster. Made this poster, put it up in the Discord, decided to roll for it with it for the game. Yep, Steamers and Shamrocks going at it at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Here goes Savoy looking, pass, throws. He's got an open Obey Kid, and Kid goes down at the 31. An immediate timeout called by the Red Dragons. Just one left. Ball at the 31. I don't feel that the Red Dragons should force anything here. Got to remember they got a rookie quarterback here. Don't really want to force him to do anything in this situation. That could cost them. And bad job right there. Didn't get out of bounds. Could have saved him that last time out to use and possibly get off another play that could have helped him out. And at this point, probably one more big play time and then a Hail Mary. Going to look to pass. And here he goes with a completion to CJ Bobo. He gets the first down. There's no timeouts left. And the clock hits 0. And so, surprising start to this game. The Conquistadors literally shut out the Red Dragons to 0 points in the first half. The score here, 6-0. No touchdown scored whatsoever. And look at halftime stats. These teams have done a great job against each other so far. Here's a look at the slew of games that have went on so far this week. I guess we could show this for the halftime show since it isn't spoiling any games. But man, big shocking game with the Bulls beating the Huskies 14-10 this week. We had a close game with the Cougars beating the Voyagers. Voyagers almost was able to come back, but they get it done 23-14. Sentinels come back and beat the Bulldogs. Well, they bounce back from the following week to beat the Bulldog 31-23. And man, you can already see on the right side, Celtic Tigers absolutely dominating the Black Knights yesterday. Dreadnoughts dominating the Bisons. And I mean, a close game in that Aviators and Pioneers game. That's definitely a game to watch. Pioneers looking like they were just about to get a big win for themselves, but they just couldn't hold on in the final second. So some interesting games that go on there. Of course, as always, never mind the NFL games on that schedule and everything. But looking at the highlights of what's been going on so far, you're not seeing too many offensive ones that are going for touchdowns because there were no touchdowns. So we go into the second half here, looking to see who's going to be that first team to get in the end zone for 6. And here goes the return as Desmond goes down at the 22.
That's it, baby. We gonna run.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line, and Anthony Savoy starting out this second half with possession of the football. Now, he's definitely looked to have had his rookie moment so far throughout this game. And so we're looking forward to see if Savoy is going to be that guy who's going to be able to step up, especially in clutch moments. He looked great in the preseason. He's got to step up. It's big time now where things really count. And right there, inaccurate as he had his back wide open. Second misfire pass with an open receiver for him tonight. Strong formation to the right as they send a motion and hand it off. CJ Bobo. This has been his day all day today. 10 carries for just 7 yards. And you can see we're also just closing in and making that tackle. They've been doing a great job sending these blitzes. And it seems like there's just been a lot of free guys running in, shutting down the run game, applying pressure. And it's been tough for this Red Dragons offense to move the football. And this has been the struggle with this team for the past 2 years. Just getting the offense to be as effective as their defense is. Split back formation. Savoy looking, throws. There he is, hitting on the out route for a first down. Way to make up for it there as he's able to hit Deontay Compton. And Deontay Compton, man, he was a top receiver early on when the RFL first started back in Season 1, one of the most feared receivers to have to play against. And yep, he is getting up there in age, and he is starting to dip off in performance. He's the big 30. But still a very valuable receiver that I feel still got some gas left in the tank.
60 outlaw. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Strong formation to the right as they'll motion.
Deep river.
And they'll hand it off, and a run game not working here again. What a hit by A.J. Pestock. The tackles have just been so secure by this Conquistadors defense. Look at that, though. He breaks the tackle. I spoke maybe too soon, but still, even breaking those tackles, he is met by a slew of Conquistador defenders. It just seems like he's got no space right now. This is one of the best offensive lines in the league as well. They are really finding it hard to keep this Conquistadors team from stopping them. But look at that, man. A great tackle. They're going to say he fell inches short. C.J. Bobo goes down on 4th down. What do the Red Dragons do here? Do they go for it or do they punt it? I mean, the way this game's been going so far, either way, I think whatever the decision is, it's a good call. But, going for it might be an option. Well, let's see if they do. And they won't risk it, but they could fake it here. It's great defense by the Conquistadors, man. And the big difference that I'm seeing from the Conquistadors here right now, I mean, not saying that the Red Dragons aren't doing this either. Their defense has played superb. But the Conquistadors, they're not missing any tackles like that. They're bringing guys down. It's almost like the first contact. They're wrapping up, doing a great job with the fundamentals and bringing guys down to decrease the opportunities of big plays. So really like what I'm seeing from them so far on the defensive side of the ball. The offense has been trying to score. Of course, it's the Red Dragons defense we're talking about here as he goes across on the drag route. And that's going to be to the 27-yard line for Wilkerson, tight end. Handoff to the outside, and a great job in pursuit there by Derek Williams, veteran middle linebacker, man, and he's been a key piece also to this defense as well. Derek Williams, remember back in the championship game against the Diablos, I mean, he was a playmaker. He got injured in that game, came back, made a huge difference, and was able to help them in that victory, defeating the Diablos for the relocation bowl back in season 2, 20-13. And he's always been a solid linebacker. Here they are setting up the running back screen, getting a key block, a first down. Good open field tackle made there, though, by Alex Stone. Damani Manuel, the running back, has 8 receptions for 82 yards right now, and he hasn't looked bad on the ground either. And so Damani Manuel just seems to be the workhorse, the guy that they're getting the football to, making all the big plays. And the Red Dragons, I mean, they're doing their part for the most part, still keeping these guys out of the end zone and stopping them. After a while, this defense, they're going to start getting tired. They got to get some help from their offense next time they get out onto the field. And here goes a handoff, just being patient, waiting for the lane as he's able to get to the 39. That's number 39, Road Nana, for a gain of 6. Handoff again, this time to Damani Manuel, and a good tackle made right there. Barry Ashmore on the tackle. Big third down here. It's been nothing but a defensive battle all game. Here goes a shot over the middle of the field, and Chum Lee able to connect there for the first down with his tight end. And man, what a play. He hits Moon there. Another look at this one. Just comes open across the middle on the dig route. And Chum Lee not looking bad in this game. Just taking what the defense is giving him, and that's what you have to do against San Diego.
Break. Mike 51. Hey, pick your game up.
First down and 10 at the 44-yard line. Pistol formation. As though motion Whitfield in to the formation, looking to throw. He goes to Whitfield, and Whitfield taken down for just a 3-yard gain. Chum Lee, 21 of 28 right now, 75% completion rating right now. Percentage, excuse me. Here goes Lee, check down, first down, yet again. That's been his all-reliable target. That makes it 9 receptions for him. He's looking to have a 100-yard receiving game coming out of the backfield. Damani Manuel, man, been a beast. On that one, almost picked off. Great break on the football by Jack Higgins, second-year linebacker for the Red Dragons, but once again, unable to capitalize on the potential turnover. Chum Lee looking, throws, and there he goes for a first down, hitting Moon. Looks like he ran a wheel route from the slot, And Chum Lee will now break over 200 yards passing for the night. Here's another look at this one. Just lost that one up. And it looks like he did come from the slot position. And yep, ran the wheel. Le'Veon Henry there to bring him down. It's good, Nashawn. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Shout out to Nashawn, guys. It's his birthday today. Hopefully we can get a win tonight at 7:30 on Twitch in that Steelers and Shamrocks game. It'll be a great present, I guess. It's 2nd and 12. Good play here by the Red Dragons defense. And you can start to see it, man. This Red Dragons defense, man, they have not made it easy whatsoever for the Conquistadors to move down the field. They're finding ways. Yes, they're moving the ball with some chunks, but still, it has been a dogfight for the Conquistadors offense to move down the field, and they still haven't even scored a touchdown yet. And, you know, this defense, you can start to see now, starting to give up a little bit more bigger plays. Still not a lot, though, but they're getting tired at this very moment as Chum Lee looking to take advantage, shot down the field, and that's going to be a great catch in traffic. What about the ball placement by Lee to set up a 1st and goal as he's able to hit Bethel? And that's the first reception for Bethel tonight. Look at this throw. Look at that. Just threw that one perfectly. And I think that's something that Chum Lee really worked on in the offseason. I'd have to say in Season 4. I don't know what it was that happened last season. But a lot of guys, he literally had the nickname from the community. Guys were calling him Bum Lee. They used to say he was just a bad quarterback that didn't do nothing but scramble. But man, he definitely has made a name for himself and changed people's opinions with the way he's played last year. And he still looks to be that same consistent guy this year. He's playing a really good game here against the Red Dragons. But a run play there, setting up a 2nd and goal at the 6. Lee looking to pass. 3-man rush, but it gets there, and that's going to be a sack by C.J. Core. C.J. Core, one of the better defensive tackles in the league as well. And they finally get some pressure, and this time, ironically, with a 3-man rush. Got to give credit to the Conquistadors' offensive line, though. They have been holding up well against this Red Dragons defense.
Let's go. 50, plant.
There has been some times where he has been pressured, but for the most part, they have been standing their ground. 3rd and goal. Chum Lee throws, got the completion, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Conquistadors. The first to score in this affair here. Wow. Whitfield is coming wide open on that out route from the slot, and there was just nobody there. Used the speed, outran Avante Celestin. Everyone seemed to be going to the middle, to the left side of the field, and he just could not turn themselves around fast enough. And the Conquistadors with a 2-possession lead over the Red Dragons right now.
Here we go. Set. 60 outlaw.
And they're going to look to go for 2 to make it a 14-0 ball game.
Ready.
Here he is looking to throw, open, and it's going to be caught for the 2 points. 14-0 is the score as he finds Wilkerson. And man, it's late in the 3rd here. It's starting to get crunch time for San Diego. Conquistadors, what about this team right now? Looking great. And so they kick this one off, and the Red Dragons not electing to take this one out, as he'll take the knee as Jaden Desmond. And the offense, the 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Anthony Savoy in the offense has been trying to find ways to move on this Conquistadors defense. But this defense, man, looking rock solid. They cannot run the football. They're having trouble passing the football. There's been some inconsistencies with Anthony Savoy. I mean, it's been a rough one for their offense here tonight. Still 0 points on the board. You can see trying to get C.J. Bobo going. 13 carries for 15 yards. Really shut him down. There was a handoff, and he is going to almost pick up the 1st down. Muscling up a good gain there. 3rd and 1. Big down for the Red Dragons here. Do they run it or pass it? They pass it, throwing into the flats. He's open, and there goes Sean McClure with the 1st down. So many targets that we haven't even heard so far tonight. McClure hasn't, that's his first reception here. I don't think that McIntosh has made a catch yet. You know, Deontay Compton made one. And they really got to, I think at this point, if I'm the Red Dragons, probably want to air the ball out and call some more different plays. It seems like they're still trying to establish that running game. And here they are in a strong running formation as they go with the counter. And CJ Bobo with a nasty cutback. He's got a lane, but he's not able to keep his momentum, to keep the speed going. And man, if he did not get slowed down, that would have been an amazing run for a touchdown for sure for CJ Bobo. Look at this. Been waiting for him to break one of these, and he almost did. Still a great run. First down, Red Dragons starting to move here. Derek Oliveros, the rookie safety, unable to make a play.
Ready. 10 Lobo.
Bunch formation out to the left side. And Bobo seems to be tired right now in the backfield as well. Anthony Savoy going to take off, and man, what a play right there by Barnett. It looks like he was going to be all for the races. You just see the explosive burst of Anthony Savoy here on this one. Just look how he tried to take off, man. He would have had a first down and then some most likely for sure here if he'd been able to get by. But Rich Barnett, look at him, making a heads-up play there for the defense. What about the Conquistadors, guys? Very impressive. Hand off here, and he's going to be wrapped up and dropped down. Another secure tackle by the defensive line. As trip on the tackle, 3rd and 12 for the Red Dragons. And before they can even snap the football, they have gone 3 quarters without any points. Shut out. They don't want to finish the game on that note. 14-0 is the score. Conquistadors on top on the road here. Trips out to the right side. Savoy looking, throws into the flats. He's got speed, and he almost has the first down. And CJ Bobo stepping out a yard short, and the Red Dragons just going to take the conservative route and kick the field goal here. At least it won't be a shutout, I guess, but I guess it's a smart move right there. You know, you want to get some points, build up at least a little bit of momentum, so you won't see a shutout here on the Red Dragons. They do get the 3 points, and they will cut the lead now down to 11. Yep, see guys putting the 4s up in the chat. If you haven't already put the 4s up, should make for an interesting 4th quarter. The Red Dragons have finally scored, and hopefully that can get something jump-started for them as their defense looks to try to get a stop on the Conquistadors, as they have been able to do all game except for the last drive that he had. Chumlee, 25 of 33, 231 passing yards, a touchdown, no interceptions against this Red Dragons defense. He's played very well. Handoff, and he will be down at the 24. And that's a loss on the play. Great defense there by Jack Higgins. Not bad if I'm saying your name right, but what's good, Jose Merced? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. There's a handoff, and look at this explosive run, running through the little lane he had. Gets to the 31-yard line for a gain of 7 yards, 3rd and 4. Play action, looking down the field, good blitz pickup, and that is great defense as well. Avante Celestin all over Wilkerson, as Celestin breaks that one up and hits a set of push-ups afterwards. Look at this. Playing great defense as he should. Highest overall cornerback in the league. He's not that for no reason. Good defense yet again for the Red Dragons. And the Conquistadors punting this one away. And man, what a punt. Goes out of bounds at the 6. And this Red Dragons offense has been struggling the entire game. And the fact that they're going to have to drive just about 94 yards here. They're going to have to drive 94 yards for a touchdown here. Yeah, that's a tall task. Definitely getting some big help is the defense of the Conquistadors from the punter there.
54 Mike.
1st and 10 at the 6, though. Hopefully the offensive playbook starts to open up here for the Red Dragons to start passing more, as time is starting to wind down. Good strike there over the middle to Jaden Desmond for a gain of 8. See if the rookie can sling it here and help his team get back into this game before it's all over. He spins around, throws, and there goes a catch for a 1st down as he finds Sean McClure.
60 outlaw.
1st down at the 17 here. Savoy looking to pass, throws one deep over the middle. He had him wide open, and yet again a misfired pass from the rookie. Could have been a huge play right there. Setting up the running back screen, and he is going to be sacked. Unable to get the ball off, and Rich Barnett having a monster game right now. 2nd sack for him on the day, 3rd total for the Conquistadors. And he just choked up the rookie there and threw him down for a big loss. Tough one right there. And Derek Williamson already coming off the bench. Feeling as though he's going to have to get on the field fairly soon. Spreading out the field. 5 wide empty set. 3rd and 19. Savoy with a throw, a catch, but nowhere near a 1st down. As that'll bring up 4th and 10. Their own 18. Conquistadors really surprising me, man. They've played some phenomenal football here tonight. I think that their whole entire team has done a great job. I mean, the offense may not have scored many points. They only had the 1 touchdown, but I mean, the way they even moved the football throughout this game, facing as great of a defense as the Red Dragons have, they've done their part, and the defense have surely done their part here against the Red Dragons. And that return's going to be down at the 38-yard line. And out comes Chum Lee, the man of the hour right now in Mexico City. Here in San Diego, putting on a show on the road. A drop back looking to pass. Chum Lee with the check down. And that is going to be the 10th reception for Damani Manuel here tonight. There's a handoff and a good tackle as he stood up and dropped down. I believe that was Sims on the tackle. It was actually Ellis. Excuse me. 3rd and 5. Chum Lee looking to convert, and he's got it. Good completion to Whitfield as he gets to the 48-yard line in Red Dragon territory. How about these receivers? They've held on to some pretty difficult catches, some pretty difficult passes, excuse me. Bobby Boucher right there and with the immediate contact, but still Whitfield able to hang on to it. I'll give a big shout out to everyone here watching the RFL Football League. Man, it's been a great season so far, a fantastic season. I really love the play so far. And a lot of teams have been shocking us right now. To me, the Conquistadors, they're shocking me, and it's not like they're not a good team. Look at this run by Damani Manuel, just squeezing by, putting on moves, getting a 1st down. And this is what's surprising me, the fact that they're just doing their job so well right now against the Red Dragons. I mean, this is a team lost last week, bouncing back, playing one of the better teams, one of the best AFC teams here. And, you know, they're getting the job done, executing to perfection here. Nasty juke move right there on Ridley. It just seems like everyone right now just doing their part here for Mexico City. Handoff bouncing to the outside. Rodneda running through a defender. My God, ran right through Alex Stone. And that's a 9-yard gain. Handoff again, and Damani Manuel with the 1st down. The mix between him and Rodneda has been great. The play calling has been great. Everything right now This looks like a perfect game plan this week. Here goes a throw, almost intercepted by Bobby Boucher, but he can't haul it in. Another missed opportunity for a turnover for the Red Dragons. Chumley looking to pass here. He's got some time. Good protection. He's got the completion. And he'll be wrapped up by Avante Celestin at the 20-yard line. Big third down here. They've ate up a lot of clock in this game so far. Here goes a handoff, and Damani Manuel not getting the first down. Looks like the Conquistadors is playing the conservative game here and just running the football, just trying to kill the clock, not trying to give the Red Dragons any opportunity or hope to come back within this game. Man, what a game, though. Field goal to put them back up by 14 is good as it splits the upright, and the chip shot kick there by Carney. Man, Red Dragons facing an upset loss here. They won their game last week 20-3. Now they're on the other end with just 3 points, down 17-3. Still a possibility of anything to happen, and you can see Jaden Desmond trying his best. He's a great return man. But the Conquistadors, man, they have just been making sure that they have held this Red Dragons team completely to the bare minimum. What's good, Joseph Duncan? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. You too, Chad. And drop back looking to pass. Four-man rush. He's got time this time and nothing open deep. A check down to CJ Bobo. And he is down at the 29. Nice move right there on AJ Pestock. You can see, I think Savoy already knowing, hey, don't want to try to risk too much scrambling, trying to get right throwing the football right now, as he should. Quite a few missed opportunities with some passes here tonight. He's definitely going to need to make some big ones. Not out of this game yet. A little pump fake as Savoy looks, throws, and that is incomplete. Way off target. And I think that more so came from the contact of being bottled up between his linemen. So a missed opportunity there. An unfortunate play for Savoy as he looks, throws, and that is going to be almost intercepted. That is broken up, incomplete, and right now it's go time, Red Dragons. They got to go for this. Got to go for this. Just 4 minutes and 21 seconds left. Savoy tried to gun that one in, almost gets picked off. Conquistadors defense, man. Wow. They have played one heck of a game here tonight. No receivers. All tight ends and backs here. They'll run the football, and they will get the first down. Ooh, keeps it alive, but it does kill some clock here for the Red Dragons. Bunch formation to the right side. Savoy looking to pass, throws another check down, and a first down to Deontay Compton at the 44. Harrying up their offense. Closing in on 3 minutes left in this ball game. Shotgun, Anthony Savoy looking, throws, open is CJ Bobo, down at midfield for a gain of 6. They'll give him 7. 2.5 minutes and counting in this one. He still hasn't snapped the football yet. There goes Savoy looking, throws over the middle. There goes a first down as he gets to the 35. Good connection right there with Obey Kidd. 4 receptions for 46 yards for him tonight. Another look at this one. A good pass that time. Couldn't have thrown that slant any better. Got right there across the face of AJ Pestock. And Obey Kidd hanging on to the football, getting those extra yards. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. Crazy game it has been here for the Conquistadors. 17-3. Red Dragons still with a sliver of a small chance of coming back here. Here goes Savoy throwing, gets across the middle, a first down. They've really got to hurry things up here. Time ran off the clock, trips out to the left side, play action. Anthony Savoy looks, throws, intercepted by the Conquistadors. That's A.J. Pestock, and that is going to do everything but seal the game. Well, I guess vice versa, that definitely seals the game right there. A.J. Pestock picking off the young rookie and Savoy. And a tough game for him. Tried to squeeze that one in to McIntosh on the wheel route. And man, picked off. Broken tackle, and Conquistadors coming up with a huge win here on the road. A.J. Pestock, man, what a beast. Conquistadors smelling victory on the road. Strong formation to the right side as they run the football here. And look at this, a gaping hole for a first down. Timeout's going to be burned. And man, what a game. What a game by the Conquistadors. They came in here and they just handled business. Coach Levant has really put a little spin or something on this team. They've come out and played excellent.
Ready. 60 oar. Good track. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
2nd and 8. I formation. Hand off the football here. Road Nana goes down, and Red Dragons burning their final timeout. Not going to help them out at all here. Now they have, of course, none.
On the ready.
Conquistadors with a 3rd and 5. And a counter run play. A big hit right there by Raymond. But Manuel holds on, 4th and inches. And the Conquistadors looking like they're going to get 3 more points out of this game, because they don't have enough time to just run out the clock. And they should be able to make a field goal from this distance. And so here they go, attempting a 49-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and it is good. 20-3 is the score here, man. That is crazy. Red Dragons, like I said earlier, beat the Aviators 20-3 last week. Now it looks like they're going to lose here to the same score. Kickoff is on its way as they'll field this one from the 3. And will be brought down at about the 29-yard line. And we got a game following this one at 7:30 p.m. Eastern to finish out week 2 of the regular season of the RFL. And make sure you come through for that one. Should be a good one there between the Steamers and the Shamrocks. But back to this game, Anthony Savoy, man. Tough one for him. Great showing for the Conquistadors. They came here and executed to perfection. Here goes a throw, just a check down, and that's just about been everything he's been doing this entire game. There's just no one open deep. Perfect defense here today. Here goes a throw down the field. That's going to be caught that time. That's the same route that he threw that got picked off. Still a dangerous pass. And that is going to be the last play of the game. And the Red Dragons are going to fall to 1-1 with an upset loss here at home in San Diego to the Mexico City Conquistadors. So a huge win right there to Coach Mercer and the Conquistadors. Wow. What a game. And look at that. Had pretty good solid yards too on a great Red Dragons defense, but Red Dragons offense just never got going in this game. The rookie Savoy playing against a tough defense, and so he really gets a look at how it is in the RFL now. Defense is something serious and way different from college when you go to the RFL, that's for sure. But here we are at the end of this one. Final score: Conquistadors 20-3 over the Red Dragons. Appreciate all you guys coming through. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you are new to the RFL for more RFL content in action. And make sure you turn on the notification bell to be notified every time we go live with games on YouTube. And follow our Twitch And speaking of Twitch, once again, going to show up the graphic. We've got a game literally coming up in 14 minutes at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. The Memphis Steamers take on the Dublin Shamrocks in Ireland. So should definitely make for a great game. Closes out week 2. And of course, get ready for the podcast following all of this on Wednesday. Until then, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator, and I will see you guys next time. And for guys who are new to the Relocation Football League, once again, if you are interested in having your player be a part of the RFL and starting his journey from college to the pros, go ahead and check out our website at relocationfootballleague.com and fill out an application today to get your player started for just a one-time fee of $5. But I'm out. Peace.